In this bonus lecture, I am going to share with you the most popular trends that I am seeing and loving in kitchen design right now. And while yes, these would be considered trendy, after all, trend is right there in the name, I think some of them definitely are worth investing in. The first trend that I'd like to discuss has been around for a few years, but it's still holding strong, and that is the desire to infuse as many natural and organic elements as possible into our kitchens. Materials like stone, natural woods, raw metals, rattan, and jute are being used in places like sinks, backsplashes, seating, and lighting. Of course, don't forget some real plants. Now, speaking of sinks, the next trend I want to share with you are stone sinks, which are becoming all the rage. Particularly in traditional Mediterranean and farmhouse kitchens, sinks made from materials like soapstone, granite, and even marble are definitely making a strong showing. You'll frequently see these sinks in the popular apron or farmhouse style, but beware, they are no surprise quite heavy, so you'll need to make sure that you have properly reinforced your sink cabinet to safely accommodate the weight. The third item on my list is concrete countertops. While these can be quite tricky to install, there is no question that they look fabulous, especially in an industrial, urban modern, contemporary, French country, or farmhouse style kitchen. If you want to go this route, make sure you have an experienced installer and that you use a proper water resistant sealer. Now, if you like the look of concrete but not the upkeep, know that some of the countertop manufacturers like Caesarstone are coming out with quartz counters that look like concrete. A great option. Next on my list is statement range hoods. It's quite rare that I have a client who is looking for an over-the-range microwave with built-in ventilation, which has been a popular choice in the past. No, today's homeowners are recognizing, first, how much more effective a range hood is in removing smoke and odor, but also how much of a focal point a beautiful range hood can be, and I am gladly embracing this trend. Moving on, let's talk about hardware finishes. In the last 2 to 3 years, we've seen a lot of brass showing up in kitchens, and more recently, matte black. While these two finishes are still going strong, for those of you who like matte black but are looking for something a little less harsh or dramatic, consider pewter or gunmetal. These finishes are gaining popularity. From kitchen faucets and lighting to drawer pulls and knobs, I am really enjoying seeing these new finishes integrated into today's kitchens. And don't forget to mix them with other metals like we discussed in the Mixing Metals lecture. The next trend on my list is using black as the primary color in your kitchen. Think black cabinetry, black marble backsplashes, or other black tile backsplashes, leathered black counters, black range hoods, and other appliances, and as I previously mentioned, matte black hardware. Now, generally, you wouldn't pair all of these elements together in the same kitchen. But in today's kitchens, you will see many of these elements paired together. Although I would never personally pair black cabinets with black counters and a black backsplash. That would just be too much black, and I absolutely love black. A beautiful countertop pairing with black cabinetry is either white marble or butcher block counters. And of course, brass hardware and/or lighting looks smashing in a black kitchen. Now I want to discuss a trend that is the complete opposite of what I just spoke about, and that is using non-neutral colors in the kitchen. As I mentioned in the Color Schemes lecture, all shades of blue, especially navy blue, in the kitchen is hot, hot, hot right now. And so are richer colors like emerald green. Dark shades like navy, emerald green, and black obviously create a dramatic statement, so it should fit the style of your home and should be something you can live with for a long time. I particularly love navy and emerald green in transitional style kitchens. Black also works well in transitional, but clearly industrial and urban modern as well. Now, if you love green, but feel that emerald green is just too much for you, consider a muted green, which pairs so well with walnut wood and brass finishes. Speaking of color, show-stopping ranges in bright colors are quite in right now. Everything from red and blue to green and orange. If you love bright color but don't know how to integrate it, this is one easy way to do so. Just let the range be center stage and maintain a neutral palette around it. Although feel free to pair it with a matching hood in the same color if desired. The last item on my list is technology integration. First, we have the uber useful charging station, which can be integrated into either a drawer or a cabinet. And as great as cookbooks are, it seems that more of us are getting our recipes online, which means our tablet is now the more popular cooking companion. As a result, there are a plethora of different tablet holders on the market for your kitchen, so you can easily view your recipe while cooking. And finally, for you music lovers, there is now at least one high-end audio system on the market that embeds speakers directly into the cabinet doors for streaming music. Wow! If that's a little too much for you though, there are sleek under-cabinet Bluetooth clock radios that you can purchase so you can easily get your groove on while making meals. Some even come with a display to let you watch DVDs or TV shows via an HDMI or USB port. Talking about design trends is just pure fun for me, and I hope it is for you too. But more importantly, I hope you've picked up some new ideas that may just be a good fit for you and your new kitchen. If you enjoyed this course, please be sure to check out my other interior design courses on the platform. Whether you are an interior design enthusiast, an interior design student, or an interior design professional, I've focused on creating courses that are accessible to all levels. Thank you again, and all the best.